see Naruto.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Players. Welcome to the Players Championship, always one of the most unpredictable Sundays in golf. This is Pete Dye's masterful creation, TPC Sawgrass. We're located in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida.
And what a championship final round we're in for today, Rich. Whatever happens in the first 15 holes will only be exaggerated, accentuated. Your choice over 16, 17, and 18. Three famous holes, all with water in play. And we've seen just about every scenario possible over the last few years. Today, we get to add to it.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is. Oh, that had some meat behind it.
Frank, what's so compelling about rivalries in sports is that athletes need each other if they're going to go to great heights. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to solidify his legend. Jack Nicklaus probably needed Arnold Palmer to go to a place that he had not been. And I think that's true across the board as we look at rivalries in sports.
I think it defines careers, Rich. It's not until those players retire that they realized how important it was to have that foe. You know, so often we're living in the present like we are now with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. And it's not for years to come that we'll realize the sport wouldn't have been the same with one without the other. A great start.
How about this second, a par 5?
Well, if you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Second from an excellent lie. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. And what a shot. Setting up for an eagle here. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Now the par 3 third.
Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and you don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
This one has a chance to be close. Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Great too.
Beautiful. And we pick up action at the 4th. Frank, the Maserati's tuned up early, running 120 on the first few holes here.
Yeah, you've got all 12 cylinders going. Just a player in full flight. It's amazing how that club's tearing through the air, 100, 120 miles an hour. Ball just sailing down the fairway, managing to hold those greens. And, of course, the greens today are putting so beautifully. So we have a chance to just sort of light it up there today.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, a little left to right.
Good contact, good result. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. This has really been an airtight performance to this point, just flawless. Frank, as players get set for the second shot here at the fifth, what are they thinking?
You have to be precise with the second shot. You miss it long and left. Very, very difficult chip there. And, of course, short and right. And amongst those moguls in the bunker, it's tough to get it up and down.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, what do you think of the sixth? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. Drops for a birdie. Frank, what do you think of the seventh?
Interesting par 4 for 2 reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Good putt. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s of TPC Sawgrass, The green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. And getting ready for the putt. Wow, touch of a locksmith out there, making everything.
Yeah, and the result, yet another birdie too. Totally in command. He's gone for a little extra.
Wow, John Daly, take a back seat, big fella. How about that drive?
Is it stopped yet? It's still going.
That was just a beautiful drive and hit it solid and right in the middle. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Frank, this is all about plotting your way around. Now the third shot at the ninth.
Yeah, there's a reward for a precise short iron shot in here. If the pin's on the right or the left, precision pays off.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. Beautiful stroke right there. Finds the bottom of the cup with ease. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Frank, where's the difficulty on this approach here at the 10th?
It's really the shape of this green. That little front piece, you have to be right on the money there. And then, of course, that green starts to open up and then move to the right.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Oh, man, just slides by. And only a tap in left. Good putt. So just a formality here. Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Let's go to the 11th. Now it's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back nine, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, well, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. This would give him an eagle on the card.
Really solid stroke.
Up to the 12th, Frank, and a good birdie chance here.
Yeah, good old length, short par 4. This green really divides itself into about 3 sections. There's a little piece to the right, piece short left, and the one at back left. So as long as you know where the flag is, just push that ball into the section where it is. You get up there, you're only going to have 10 or 15 feet left for birdie.
Now the approach to the 12th, Frank. What's the player looking at?
Well, it's a fun shot here for the second shot, especially if you've driven it down the right side, because then you can see the flag no matter where it is on the green.
Good swing, good shot yet again. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
It's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You've got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
This will be a birdie if it drops. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right, and really 2 good shots, and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly, and 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. And he's made it onto the green. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. and he makes it for par. Frank, you're one behind. Sunday afternoon, you're trying to win one of the game's great championships. Is this a spot that you love as a competitor, the 16th hole of par 5, with a chance to make a lot of noise?
It's a spot you cannot hide from, Rich, because you know exactly there. If you haven't looked at a scoreboard, you can feel it from the atmosphere.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
That is an unusual golf swing, but those have worked throughout time. Lee Trevino, Ray Floyd, Jim Furyk. They've done all right, haven't they?
Second shot.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. This one measures out to 15 feet.
Good read, good line. Well played.
Frank, you think about heartache here at 17 through the years. What comes to mind?
Obviously, Sean O'Hare is the first memory. I remember Len Matisse messing the hole up. Sergio Garcia just a couple of years ago when he was trying to make two. And you're punished so severely at 17 for a miss, but you're rewarded too for bravery. And it's that fine line between being a hero and a fool. And it comes down to 137 yards.
He has a birdie opportunity here. Good putt. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
To win the Players' Championship. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
Third PGA Tour win. That just broke the record. I just broke the record. The record was 82 wins. Tiger Woods has it right now in real life. And 82 wins, like 82 games in the NBA season. It's pretty fresh. And Kobe scored 81 points in the game, so yeah, I like that. 81, 82, 83, it's pretty fresh. Alright. See? Emmanuel Nard sets new mark for most wins all time. Let's get it. Let's go. I did it. Emmanuel Nard now stands alone as the winningest golfer in PGA Tour history after his 83rd victory at the Players Championship. Let me get into in real life too. Actually, they are saying this in real life right now too. After shooting a final rounds 54, an emotional Nard raised his hands in triumph as he was embraced by his caddy. It was a big moment, Nard said. One of the last remaining hills has been climbed. And thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. $17 are over and out. And also shout out to Disney Plus coming out tomorrow. Today's November 11th, 2019. And Disney Plus come out in one day on November 12th, 2019. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be pretty fresh. All the movies like Captain Marvel, my girl Brie Larson, Avengers Endgame. She's also in that one too. And it's just going to be amazing. And all the Disney Channel shows too, like even Stevens and everything. It's just everything Disney. Disney Plus. And also, with Disney combined with Square Enix, that's Kingdom Hearts franchise. They made this Kingdom Hearts franchise. That's Kingdom Hearts, and let's get Sora for Kingdom Hearts 3 on Super Smash Brothers. Yes, it's time for that. It's time to get Sora from Super Smash. It's time to get Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3 on Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. He should have been on Super Smash Brothers like a decade ago. He should have been on there like 10 years ago. So at this point, it's like overdue. But he still should get on there. It's necessary. I want him on there. Let's get him on there. We're gonna do it. Let's go. I'm gonna do it. Let's get it. And yeah. Oh yeah, and also other than that, just happy Veterans Day, all the military and all that. Thank you all for protecting the military like is this protect. And I appreciate that tremendously. And we love y'all. So thank you. And with all of that being said, CPT Naruto over and out. Oh yeah, also hold up. Shout out to the Monday Night Football game tonight too. Closing out week 10 in the NFL's 100th season, 2019-2020 NFL season. That's exciting also. It's the Seattle Seahawks with the San Francisco 49ers. It's gonna be a great game. 49ers are undefeated right now, like 8-0, 9-0. Seahawks, got a pretty great record too, like 7-2 or something like that. And so yeah, this will be an amazing game. All the players in there, Richard Sherman, Russell Wilson, and all the coaches and all that too. Pete Carroll and Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy Garoppolo, all the Italian players. George Kittle, Nick Bosa. Yeah, Nick Bosa playing really amazing this season. So yeah, and all the other side players too on both teams. So yeah, it's very exciting, and shout out to that also. All right, with all of that being said. CPT Naruto over and out. Oh yeah, and over and out like a military like speaking of Veterans Day, like a military communication, like a signal, like alright. Finish the message over now. Alright. But for real, CPT Naruto. yeah. Shout out to the military again with that. But yes, alright. CPT Naruto. Over and out. Shout out to Captain Marvel too. She's in the military, by the way. Or at least she was in the Air Force. Alright. I love the military. With all of that being said, CPT Naruto, over and out.